Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
Are you voting for Biden? Are you voting for Biden? Are you voting for Biden? Really? Are you going to vote for Biden? Are you voting for Biden? I'm going to ask you again. Are you voting for Biden? Who you gonna call? Coonbusters. This is Dr. Randy Short. It's approximately 10:55 on the 29th of October 2020. It's just a few days to the presidential election. I have already voted absentee for Donald J. Trump, and you know what? The cynical, angry person in me wish I could stuff all the ballot boxes so all the boule, Democrats, and other people who are supporting this fraud, Kamala, and her sidekick with dementia, Biden. I mean, it's just outrageous, okay? It's nasty. It's outrageous. Hi, everybody. Hold on one second. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Look, I want to say to all the Democrats that are out there, I don't give two damns about how you feel about who I voted for, why I voted, and in particular, if you're a stupid boomer, a lot of you dumbass black boomers, y'all are the ones that messed us up. Y'all are trifling, y'all failed, y'all won't pass the torch, and you want me to vote for Biden? Are you crazy? Y'all need to get your little walkers, whatever it is that you're walking on, and get out of my face. Look, today, as this day is ending, Joe Biden reaffirmed in the first 100 days he was going to do all kinds of legislative things for sodomites, LGBTQ, pedophiles, you name it. That's Biden's political ass was saved by black people this year in March. And the people he's going to reward from the very get-go, it's just like what happened under Obama. Gays first, blacks last. What Biden promised the gays was unqualified support for whatever it is that they think they want. But for black people, there's no guarantee. You talk about reparations, he starts talking about the little $5 Indians like Elizabeth Warren. This is craziness. All of you that are supporting Biden, y'all are dumb as hell. You got really, frankly, two bad choices. But let me ask you, if you had to choose between getting a brand or being burned alive, which one would you take? The little Biden coon would say, I'd rather be burned alive than being branded. I'd rather be branded than burned alive. I'll live to fight another day. Trump is better. Trump never put gays ahead of black people. Biden's not even in office, and he's talking about helping gays and ignoring black people. And you dumbass black Democratic voters, all of you are stupid as hell. You're not insulted by that? Trump's racism, all this stuff you want to talk about, it's amazing. Trump and them are talking about, even if they don't deliver, talking about actually doing something for people. May not have gotten there yet, but in some instances it has. And Biden's already saying we're going to go right back to how it was under Obama. He wants to give amnesty to 11 million or more. Actually, it's 22 million people in the country illegally. That's to replace we black people. Every idiot, moron, black that votes for the Democrats is voting for black people to be eliminated. you're a traitor to your ancestors and to everybody else. There's just no in between. And if you don't have the capacity to know the difference between coloring by numbers and fine art, that's probably why you're voting for Biden. Gonna put the gay in the first 100 days, guaranteed. Gay's gonna get. He's gonna sign the Gay Equality Act and legalize pedophilia for one reason, to help his son Hunter Biden, a pedophile who screwed his own niece, who screwed his own sister-in-law. The Biden family is a nasty, freaky, racist family. A slave-holding family through the Robinette line. There's no difference. Black folks, you wonder why Biden always jokes about slavery and plantations? It's because it's his family business. Y'all are silly. Y'all are stupid. I just hope to God, I can't wait until Tuesday. I'm going to be laughing all night because even the pollsters know that these polls aren't true. That folks are never going to tell you, in particular, who would tell you that they're a Klansman? Who? So who would tell you they're going to vote for Trump? Who would tell you they're Nazi? Who would tell you that they were in any such group? It's none of your business any damn way. Why would they tell you? Who would you tell if you're in the Huey Newton gun group or whatever it is? That's your business. Trump may not win the majority of the votes, but I believe that Trump is going to get a huge number of electoral college votes. And I think he's going to win again. There's just no way around it. Wake up, people. The Democrats are lying. The Republicans are lying. But you know what's worse? Black people are lying to themselves. Lying, pretending that we are going to get out of this without working together, without turning and hooking up with the man upstairs, the Most High God, that we're going to get out of the hole that we're in. There is no intersectionality with these so-called people of color or other folks. That's bullshit. It's only what we do for ourselves, amongst ourselves, for the benefit of ourselves and for the future generations that makes a difference. So if you're a Democrat, I couldn't give a damn about your opinion. In fact, I'm enjoying supporting Trump, giving the finger to all of the black people who've dogged us, who've lied to us, who've bamboozled us, who've bullshitted us, especially under 8 years of Obama. I'm so angry about that. I'm still angry. I'm just glad that when Obama shows up, the crowds aren't there anymore. Obama's full of shit. The Congressional Black Caucus is full of shit. The Boule is full of shit. The Black Church is full of shit. The National Congress of Black Churches is full of shit. And definitely Reverend Barbecue, a.k.a. Reverend William Barber. He's so fat. He needs more enemas than the entire Marine Corps. And I know he's full of shit too. All of these people have failed us. Because you know what? They think only we're going to die if it gets rough. Let me just remind everybody, in Chicago, they're talking about vaccinating black children without parental consent. In D.C., they're talking about vaccinating black children without parental consent. It's genocide. All of them are Democrats. All of you jackasses that criticize me, tell me why the hell are all these black and white Democrats, many of them gay, destroying black people, and we're supposed to back up and be behind them and support them, give them one more chance. Hell, I'm not Tina Turner with Ike. You do me one time. You hurt me once. You insult me once. I'm finished. Forgiveness, you want that? Take your ass to a Catholic church and go in a little confessional. I don't have time for it. I repeat, we should have had our own damn political party or parties. One for the bushies and one for the rest of us. We need our own stuff, our own everything. I'm just sick of it. Yeah, you're in Evanston. Wherever you go, these black towns and areas or black communities under the Democrats are destroying us. And we think they're on our side. That's like a person giving you syphilis and AIDS and you want another date. The Congressional Black Circus, nothing caucus about them. They haven't gathered to do anything for us. They're gathering trying to figure out how they can stay in office, take care of their families, and let the rest of us die. I want to repeat, it is my prayer, it is my hope that in the next year, once this election is over, and I hope Trump wins, I'm hoping he wins so completely that the Democrats destroy the boule that couldn't deliver black people, that Maxine Waters and all these people start getting rejected and hated and excluded and no longer getting that. Only then will these people start doing what they're supposed to do, like resign. John Lewis needs company. I mean, I wish some of the CBC folk had COVID. I mean, just get rid of their asses. You don't want to help us. Have you noticed these people never talk about our issues? Nothing. And yes, to hell with forgiveness. I don't want to forgive anyone. Do you forgive a rapist as they're raping you? If you've been getting raped 400-500 years, in fact, we've been getting raped by our traitors alongside the racists. I don't want to forgive them. I want revenge. Revenge for me has been doing something that they don't want me to do. Have you ever wanted to irk someone that really pissed you off and you found that there was something that they didn't like? And that's how I am. The boule hates black folks voting Republican. So I do all the shit I can, even if I don't mean it, just to say to them, fuck you traitors. Y'all have let us down. Y'all have lied to us. Y'all misrepresent us. You're agents against us. So now we're going to bring your asses down. When they can't win or get black people to turn out to vote for the bullshit that they're getting paid for that we don't, white folks will throw them away. We need to make life miserable for our traitor class. Make the coons, make the blacknecks, make the boule folks like Roland Martin cry and lose sleep. In fact, maybe if Roland Martin's sad enough, he'll lose some weight. We need to punish these people. They should wake up every day and say, damn, I hate the other black people. There's nothing that they won't do to mess up my good thing. The reason that they do it is because they've been rewarded to screw us. We need to break their piggy bank. In fact, leave them the broken ceramic parts and pick the coins out, put it in our pocket. It's time for us to make our own deals. God damn the boule. God damn the Pan-Hellenic Council. God damn the Congressional Black Circus. God damn the coon-ass black church. God damn fake-ass pedophile, skirt-chasing, lying, cocaine-sniffing nigger preachers. Sick of y'all. Sick of y'all. God damn the pork-chop feminists, baby-killing, lesbian, backstabbing, child support, fraud, whores. We don't like you folks. We want our freedom. And you know what? I'm willing to use a boule coon as a human shield. I hope they pock your butt full of tasers and everything as we knock in the door of freedom. Okay, they rioting in D.C. and Philly, all over. Have you ever seen the boule or the Congressional Black Circus or any of these people speak up for our folks? Hell to the no. So I'm just saying to y'all, and coon busters, I want y'all to know, I absolutely want y'all to know that I'll be back in D.C. in a little bit. We want your help to go after them in D.C., to go after Mayor Bow Wow. You know, our mayor, the one that looks like Arsenio, Muriel Proud Boy, gentrification queen Bowser. She's the worst thing on the East Coast. And by the way, sisters, I believe in kicking ass of a feminist just like I would a pimp-ass nigga. It's all the same to me. They're enemies to our people. These folks should hate being in public life. They shouldn't want to be a preacher. Nothing They should be in no position that represents more than themselves, their genitalia and their asshole. They don't need to represent or stand for anything else because they're enemies to all of us. A traitor is an enemy to everybody. I don't care what their sexuality is, they're a traitor to all of us. And it's time for us to kick them out of the way. And to not be kind about it. This isn't, a political correct thing. I don't want intersectionality with coons. And all the little niggas, little fake ass people that say, well, unity. I told them only a fly wants to be unified with shit. And I don't have no wings, okay? It's time. Coon busters, go to war. Do something different. For all the years I've been watching, you'll notice that they never pay attention to congressional races and black areas because it's presumed it's Democrat and it doesn't really matter who's there because nothing's going to happen for the people in those areas. When you start making yourselves politically viable and organized, where you're not just Democrat, but you're in any number of parties and you have a movement that's social, economical, as well as cultural, you'll put yourself in play. We have to knock down the boomers. We have to knock down the boule. We have to defeat the Democratic plantation. And once we've done them, we have to go after the Republicans. The Republicans will become the next enemy of black people. Republicans. Understand what I'm saying to you. If the Republican Party becomes dominant, then you must also go to war with the Republicans. Republicans, they're the future enemy. Right now, Democrats, Democrat Boule members, but they're Republican Boule members. Anything that's Boule is the enemy. I just want you to understand that. If Trump wins, then we have to go to war with the Republicans. For all the people who think I'm in one part or the other, no, I'm black, just like my nutsack, okay? And it doesn't have a Trump tattoo on it or Biden tattoo, okay? Republicans, these Negroes, these Republican sellouts, they told Trump black people didn't need anything. That's the reason Trump didn't do more. I need y'all to help. I want y'all to vote, not for Biden and his pedophile rapist son, Hunter, or who I call Blunder Biden, and his junkie sister, Naomi. You'll never see Joe Biden's daughter. She's a junkie. Yes, she is. He locked up all of our people over drugs, and he's on drugs. That's why he's got that dementia from abusing substances. Sure he is. He's a druggie too. He's an alkie too. Okay, these are druggies, they're druggy, freak, nasty, pedophile freaks. Vote for Trump. Rebel against Biden. Rebel against the boule. Rebel against the little fake pharisaical sellout nigger preachers. They don't love God, they don't love you. We need to make the house fall down. Let the roof fall on everybody. I love Samson. Samson went out like Django. If I'm going to go, I'm going to make the roof fall and hit everybody upside the head. I want to see the Boulets suffer. I want to see the Boulets kids not have jobs. I want to see the Boulay folks kids get shot and beat up and tased by the police. I want to see the Boulay folks lose their homes. I'd like to see the Boulay folks be gentrified out of their neighborhoods. I'd like to see the Boulay people lose their money. I'd like to see them with an EBT card. Okay, they've been using us for themselves. We've been suffering while the top 1% of black people have gotten rich and they want to get rid of the rest of us. I want to see some people from the Boulay need to go to Planned Parenthood. I hope it's closed. It's time for us to make the Boule miserable. If you betray God and black people and what's right, you should be miserable. Punish these people. Hate Boule treason as much as you hate killer cops. That's all I've said. Dislike injustice as much as you dislike Trump. Dislike food deserts and bad water and evil racist public policy. and corrupt churches as much as you dislike Trump. If we could just get mad, be full of hatred for injustice, and then let's come up with a plan to get the hell out of the hole that we're in. That's all I'm saying. Be a coon buster. Go to war with coons. And I repeat, my prediction, the new enemies of black people are Democoons. Democoons. Not Democoons, I'm sorry. On autopilot, Republicans. They're now beginning to run black Republicans for these districts where you've only had Democratic sellout, sharecropping, sellout coon fools. A Republican coon is just as deadly as a Democratic coon. They're just more Democratic coons than Republican coons. If the number of Republican coons increases, then the number of black folks betraying us as a Republican will go up. We have to have a war against all coons. Communist coons, Islamic coons, right? Buddhist coons, right? Spiritualist coons, Wicca coons, Black Lives Matter coons, Union coons, Catholic coons, like the one that they just made a cardinal. You know he's the one that helped the priests all get off for screwing kids. I knew he was going to get promoted. Oh, well, yeah, just put that penis in that kid. That's all right. He's 5. He'll be all right. Leave it up there. I mean, did you thrust hard enough? God's going to bless you. I mean, this is really... Now he's a cardinal. I guess we all should rape kids so we can get somewhere. Well, the Bidens know about that. And yes, for all y'all offended, all you niggas voted for it. You vote for pedophiles and freaks and rapists. Clinton's a pedophile. Obama's a pedophile too. Okay, believe that. It's going to come out. And man, it's just nasty. Okay, so anyway. And no, I never voted for W. Bush. That's real talk. I didn't. I never voted for Republican for president until Trump came along because of little vicious Wicca, Luciferian, the one that called us super predators, Hillary Clinton was running for president, and she hates black men, black people. She's a pedophile too, and she's a Satanist, as many of these people are. And I said, you know what? I'll vote for the man with the big gut and the big hair. I mean, what do I have to lose? We do have chains to lose. We do have a plantation to lose. We have a dying, decadent boule elder class that we need to lose. They can't die fast enough. Shit, I wish I had a funeral parlor. Man, I'd be giving people funerals for free. So, you know. And we got a lot of extras, people my age. They're trifling too. Then we got y'all millennials. Damn, y'all just completely fucked up. You know, I mean, whose nuts did you spring out of? I don't know. I mean, they're coonish. They all want to have sex with white people. They're gay. Damn. See what the Democrats have done and pork chop feminists? Well, I haven't forgotten about you hoes. And little pimp-ass, crude, weak-ass black men letting cops terrorize our neighborhoods and not standing up. Damn. Sad. Anyway, I'll be back in D.C. I'm going to get Bow Wow. Bow Wow's going to wish she did like men when I get through with her. She's going to wish she was straight. Maybe she'll get saved and give her soul to God and her body to a real man instead of all these light-skinned women that she's been messing with. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a damn about her. Okay, I really don't. I really don't give a damn about the boule. You know what? If I wasn't a Christian, I'd say I hate all of them. I really don't give a damn. When I say to you, I would like to see the boule. Actually, I don't want them to kiss my ass because of COVID. Before COVID, they could kiss my ass. Now, just think about kissing my ass and eating what comes out of it. That would make me happy. Okay, I can't stand the boule. I can't stand sellout. No good. Crooked ass preachers. In fact, God's like killing whole groups of bishops off. I hope they're so fat you could probably make a big circus tent out of their robes and such. But anyway, be that as it may, yes, I'm being ridiculous, but you know, we gotta laugh and talk about these people and all these celebrities. These rappers are so damn bored. I mean, they're at the White House, like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne looked like like Barbie. Barbie had a sex change and tried to become black. It's just, come on, dude. overdose and leave us alone. I don't like your music. I hate hip hop or dick hop because most of them are queer to get their contracts. A little nasty, what's his name? Puff on Daddy. I'll keep listening to what's going on in classic soul. I just hope the whole industry collapses so none of them have jobs. I even like the fact little basketball dribbling coons, athletes who never speak up, except for when they get busted in the car with drugs and a white girl, then all of a sudden they black. Please. You said Lil Wayne. E.T. looks better than Lil Wayne. And E.T. doesn't have tattoos. And E.T. doesn't wear a weave. No, I don't like Lil Wayne. No. And I wish he would take more of the mollies and disappear. I'm just tired of these people. Honeycombs. It should be faggy combs. Now that works. I like that one. By the way, have you noticed that Puffy looks like a piranha fish? He does. He has the jaw is all short, like a little goat-like jaw. It's like he's been biting on something. Probably has. Not a pacifier. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Look, coon busters, be encouraged. Get people to not vote for the machine. Pray for all the stuff. In fact, did y'all hear? I got to tell y'all this. Did y'all hear that the investigative journalist Grunwald was not allowed to publish information about the computer with Hunter Biden raping all the children on it? And then there's a Chinese whistleblower that says he has pictures of Obama and Joe Biden Sr. having sex with children. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what? Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When the whistleblower wash, he washed Obama's myths away. Hallelujah. Man, I feel like, I need a tambourine. That it's going to find out. And I can't wait. I'm going to be laughing in all the coons' faces. All you fake-ass black people. All you liars that nobody. There are activists I know who've been broke their whole lives standing up for the black community. And this trick named Obama comes along. And y'all listen to him and don't listen to people who've been beaten and jailed. Y'all deserve to find out that Obama's nothing but a fraud. I can't wait. I can't wait. I want Trump to win so the FBI head, they'll get rid of all the Obama people blocking the truth. The Clinton people, and y'all gonna find out who the Shimocrats really are. And the Democrats, I can't wait to see them. I want to see Maxine Waters lose her office. And when she does, her crooked ass husband, who's allegedly into little kids, they all gonna go to jail. Man, I love this. The idea of seeing Boule people go to jail. Can you imagine the Boule people in jail saying, where's the cafeteria? And my coffee isn't Starbucks. And where's the foie gras? Well, aren't we having lobster at dinner? I'm supposed to be in a country club jail. There are roaches here. This is for poor black people. I've served you. I've betrayed my community. I've allowed you to poison and kill them. I should be treated better. This is how they think at Howard. I went there. They hate our guts. We should hate these people, at least despise them. They should be afraid to walk around. They should be wearing slum clothes, trying to pass themselves off as ordinary black people. I didn't betray you. And they have a big Ku Klux Klan robe under their suit. Look, I can't wait. So I just want to let y'all know we're going to have a chat line up. That's right. We're going to have a give Biden and the Boule the finger night. Oh, yes, Lord. We're going to be on talking trash and dogging all of the sellout traders in our community, encouraging people to get mad. Come on, y'all. We need to set up farms and businesses. I hope black folks are so scared we start doing for ourselves. I love this. 4 more years, Trump. The way you scare coons, you woke them up. Obama left us brain dead, comatose. with greased rectums so they could just slide on in and take whatever's left after 400 years. 4 more years. I hope Trump wins. Even if he has a big supersized heart attack the day after, as long as Biden and Kamala, Kamala, Imhoff, Kamala, just say it. This is what she really does. Kamala. It's easy to say it that way. Kamala. But, got a joke for y'all. If Kamala was in a band, what would she do if she was in a marching band? Do y'all know? Come on, y'all, give me a guess. What would Kamala's role be? What would Kamala be if she was on in a band? What would Kamala be doing? Huh? Kamala? Y'all don't know? What position would Kamala have? Okay, let me tell you. And y'all should have guessed this. If Kamala was in the band, Kamala would be a cum major. Well, she knows what to do with the flute. A cum major instead of a drum major. A cum major. Also, what's her favorite instruments? Which group of instruments does Kamala like the most? Does anyone know? Y'all are dull tonight. Y'all must be Biden voters, because, Coon Busters would just have an answer. Come on, y'all. What group of instruments does Kamala like? Do y'all give up? Someone say y'all give up. Say, Dr. Short, you're so off the wall and off the chain, we can't figure out your stupid ideas. What's Kamala's favorite? Is it a male flute? I like that. You got it, Yomo. But trombone. But that would be a good one. I never thought about that. It goes up and down like Kamala does. Well, Nadona, woodwinds, it's a tie. Woodwinds and brass winds because you blow on them. And for the woodwinds, she blows on it because it has a weed. Kamala's a tramp. Kamala's evil. Y'all need to know, y'all haven't heard that the only people, forgive me, I have to go here. The only people supporting Kamala are dumb fuck black women who don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. The Asian community, in particular the Indian community, is not supporting Kamala because she's fake. It's only pork chop feminist white black women who like licking white women's crotches that are supporting Kamala, or then the boule. It's so sad. Sisters, y'all need to put these lesbians in our community in check. Okay? It's interesting. If it were a black dude that was queer, he wouldn't get any love. And you know Kamala swings both ways. When you're nasty like her, you do everything. And the way she walks, like she's got like a sex toy hanging out of her that's made out of steel, like she's Superwoman. I mean, it's just trifling. It's trifling. It's trifling. I don't like Pence. Or should I say, Pence is from Indiana, like the most racist state in America. So, yeah, I mean, I want Trump to live 500 years as long as Pence is vice president. Just know that. You'll never on me saying, ooh, Pence. It's okay. I mean, he's there, right? That's what we got. Who Trump wanted for vice president was John Kennedy Jr., and they weren't going to go for that. Y'all know why? Because they killed all the Kennedys. Sometimes the Kennedys are useful to black people. So I just want to put that out there. Please vote. Or if you ain't going to vote for Trump, you can keep your black ass home. If you ain't going to vote for Trump, you can keep your black ass home. If you vote, please don't vote for Biden. I mean, anytime a man who rapes kids needs a facelift, and then they want to be president too, That's too much. It's too much. Okay? All right. I'm going to get off here. If you're in Philly, if y'all going to steal something, why not rob a gold store or something that you can melt down and have, or steal some Bitcoin or something? I mean, taking shoes and all that shit's kind of lame. And with all this damn confinement, I mean, if you steal the shoes, you can't go anywhere because everything is closed. Damn. I mean, you mean a preacher's kid like me has to teach thug niggas how to steal? I mean, I'm just so done with deracinated black people. I mean, I don't think it's right for me from the church to have to teach street niggas what to steal. Steal some food, like some rice and some bottled water, because if shit all got shut down, you wouldn't be able to eat your shoes. Come on. Please. So maybe we have a looting class. Y'all want me? Raise your hands if y'all think I should have a looting class and have to sit down and teach black people what to steal, how to steal, and why. Okay? And these days, okay, let me just give y'all a precursor. You need to steal water. You need to steal juice, canned goods, non-perishable foods, things like that, right? I mean, you could steal some charcoal so you can use that. I mean, but just understand stealing. Damn. See why we're not free? Even when we're not following the laws, we do shit in a stupid ass way. And I just encourage black people to spend more time. The thing, Rita Sims Washington, everybody on this call, there is a website that they don't want you to know about. It's G as in girl, T as in Tom, V as in vagina. I know y'all remember it now. GTV.org. O-R-G. It has videos and pictures of Hunter Biden having sex with very, very young girls that are definitely not legal. GTV.org. You can't put the name. I got kicked off of Twitter for 12 hours for even putting the name of the website up. So in order for me to be able to share the little bit of information I can through Facebook and Motherfuckerberg, I can't put the name of the website. They're not allowing people to tell you. Rita Sims, Washington, y'all going to have to start looking for this stuff. They are keeping people who tell other people the truth. They are silencing them. Let me just do this because black folks don't get it. The thing that black people don't understand, because we have a very stupid culture. I'm just going to say black people have a stupid ass culture, and that's another reason why we're in the hole that we're in. When I went to school, smart black people were treated like monsters by the majority of niggas that were dumb. They only needed you when they tried to cheat off you on a test they never studied for. Anyway, when one people conquer another, man, this dust in here. When one people conquered another, they always exterminated the intellectuals, the thinking people. Because if you get rid of the smart people, the dumb people are easily managed. Black folks don't value the people that do a lot of thinking. In particular, they think thinking is the work of white people. Well, a white person isn't thinking about your silly ass. They're thinking about their people, which means that there's nobody thinking for you. Your ass is at risk. So what a group does to another group is they eliminate, marginalize, silence, destroy the smart people in a group so they can deal with the majority that are dumb as fuck. Let's just be honest. 9/10 of black people are stupider than an old bag of pool balls in a river. Okay, with doo-doo on it. And the few people that do think, the boule types, they're in service of white supremacy. There's a small number of black folks who have their education that they use to help other black folks with. And it's not glamorous, there's not a lot of money, and niggas think the shit's free. I'm serious, I have niggas come up and ask me, help me with my court case, do this, do that, do the other. Could you research all this kind of shit? And I'm thinking, excuse me, how is that going to get done? Well, can't you just do it? I says, of course I could do it, but Who's going to pay for the Xerox copies and the flip of the zip drives and all this kind of stuff? Well, don't you have that? Says, well, why are you in the problem? Well, my lawyer didn't do this. It says, did you pay your lawyer? It says, yes. How much? Oh, I paid them $50,000. Did they do what you want? No. So why would you expect me to do it for free, and yet you paid your lawyer $50,000 and he did nothing? Within the last 2 days, I had someone call me and ask me to help them with a legal case. And I told them, look, this is work. Oh, well, if I win anything, you can get half. I never asked anyone for half. That's unconscionable. If you want me to do something for you, you should have some idea of what you'd pay me to do it. So I'm in the phase now, of telling people to like politely go to hell and continue to suffer. I hope the white folks finish your black ass off. You're not going to help me. You're not going to make me be homeless and shit trying to help you. Speaking of that, my Cash App, Dr. Randy Short. PayPal, WRandyShort@gmail. Drop me some bucks. There's some things that I need to do. When I get back to DC on the 6th of next month, 5th or 6th, late night, whatever, I absolutely want to go to war with the cops that killed this boy and the mayor of DC. And I actually think that I can actually have an applied attack, a coonbuster attack on the mayor of DC. This is going to be so much fun messing with her. And since she hates black men, I have nothing to lose. She would never like me. She could never respect me because I'm black and male. So I may as well make the bitch hate me. Make her know who I am. And if she says, well, who are you? Someone you would never sleep with. That's the answer, okay? Look, Dr. Randy Short, right? Send me a piece, and it don't have to be that much. But this Cash App is kind of low, and we're doing stuff. And y'all should know, I'm out on one of my farming missions. I'm learning about farming. And in a matter of days, in fact, I've been asked to submit my list. So Brother Stephen Robinson in Bermuda, I've already met with the hemp farmers. I'm going to have samples for all kinds of hemp products, not just smokables. I hate smoke. In fact, the reason I'm sneezing all this is I was around someone that's abusive towards women that smokes today. I mean, that's 2 strikes against his ass. I hope I never see him again. That's real talk. I don't like men that are abusive towards women. I hate that shit. That turns me off. And I just wish that all the black men, would beat the shit out of all the black men that hurt black women. Just fuck them all up. I mean, there's no river deep enough to drown them in. I'm sick of it, okay? I've been sick my whole life. As much I dislike pork chop feminists, y'all are annoying, but y'all still queens. Well, sort of. I want y'all to wake up, sober up, and think. It's time for us to use our minds. The big joke that Bishop Tutu used to say, and I'll repeat the joke. He said there were 3 men, there were 3 brains on display. There was a white brain, a Chinese brain, and a black brain. And the white brain was worth, they were asked, what's the price of it? They said, it's $10,000 for the white brain. For the Chinese brain, says, how much for their brain? They said $100,000. Finally, they got to the black brain. It says, well, what's the price for the black brain? And the guy says, well, it's priceless. Says, you don't have a dollar amount? He says, no. Well, why is the white brain 10,000, the Asian brain 100,000, but the black brain is priceless? And the man said, because it's never been used. We aren't using our minds. We're definitely not using our minds in this political season. The Boulé's job is to keep us stupid. Under slavery, we had the compulsory ignorance laws where you couldn't teach blacks to read. Under COINTELPRO, which really started in 1917, which is 13 years after the Boule started. The Boule is aligned with Skull and Bones to keep black people stupid, while a very small percentage of blacks live the American dream and every other kind of dream, coming to America dream, while we die in Baltimore and Philly and DC and Chicago and Louisville, right? In Miami and Atlanta and Passaic in Camden in Boston in Bronx, right? Wake up, y'all. Coonbusters, I absolutely. More Oakland, absolutely. Richmond, hell, Sparkle. Richmond, if we really gonna go there, Richmond, shoot. Sausalito. Yeah, I know our people are stupid and they refuse to listen, but I'm gonna say this to you. After all this cussing, and cussing for me is more like, my parents used to preach to inner city people, and I used to be around lots of thug and criminal ass people. That's who I grew up with partially, and this is their vernacular. I can easily leave the bitch, shit, motherfucker, doo doo, and stuff behind and use a different language, which I spoke at home. But in the streets or after service, you have to be bilingual in Ebonics. You have to be able to make a street nigga understand you, or you can get your ass kicked, or you won't ever get the girl with the picnic basket size buttocks to notice you. So you have to know the other language. But having said all that, black people need to return to the Most High God. Deuteronomy 28 is true. We stab God in the back. We dog God, and we're getting 400 years of hell, and we need to come up out of it. It's never going to change until black people return to Yeshua. We have to go back to the Messiah. We have to go back to the commandments of our original African, Asiatic, indigenous American religion, which is the Most High, and not this voodoo bullshit from Black Lives Matter and all these other things. We need to leave all this stuff alone and go back to the Most High, honor one another, live by the covenant, respect one another, and God will help us, give us the strength to liberate ourselves from all these people that hate us, just like the ancient Hebrews from which we came were hated by everybody because God had a special purpose for us. Wake up. We're not just brown protoplasm. We are the children of the Most High. And other people know this about us. This is why they hate us. This is why they're jealous of us. This is why they won't give a janitorial job to a nigga with a PhD. I'm speaking from experience, but will give it to a foreigner who's in the country illegally that doesn't do it, because I come from all the way back to Abraham and this stuff. It's time for us to understand that we betrayed the Most High. We idolize white power, white women, white hair, white everything. We love idols. We don't love the Most High. And the Most High has left us to face all the people who are not his the same way we are. And as long as we are rebellious and disobedient to God, as long as we hate the God that made us, as long as we're like this, if we don't believe in the Most High, we're damned. We're beyond the F word. Okay? You can't put enough EDs on the F word to explain where we are. We need the Most High. And by the way, the sex stuff in our community, it's nasty. I don't hate folks based on sexuality. I know a lot of people that are quite decent on a certain level that are conflicted. But where we are with this sex, where we are with this trans, where we are are used, every time they want to do something, they equate it to us. The Most High isn't pleased. The Most High is angry with us. We have messed up. We have screwed up. We don't love our sisters. We don't protect our kids. We'd rather fornicate a brother than start a business with them. I mean, I'm talking about brothers. This is insane. The Most High is letting all this happen to us until we repent. You want to see it change? Black people need to repent. We're not holy. Even though we all come from God, we are not holy. We're in a very bad, depraved, immoral, vicious, vulgar state. We're almost as wicked as the people that oppress us. I mean, I just see it everywhere. Pedophile preachers. It's just ridiculous. The addiction, the drugs, the rapes, the beating, the molestation. It's everywhere. We're liars. It's not just white people. We do it too, and we do too much. And this is why a lot of our people are comfortable with Biden and the Democrats and all this stuff. I mean, it used to be there were gay folk, but it wasn't like 80% of the population. Come on, this is a people that have turned their back on the Most High. And if you read your book, the Bible is not about white people. The Bible is about how we had paradise and we fucked it up. And we keep fucking it up. And we think we can give God the finger and he's going to protect us. No, it's promised if you turn your back on God, he turns his back on you. And he lets everybody piss and crap on you. That's why everybody's doing this to us. We could spiritually set a revolution in motion that would follow in what we do physically. It's left to us. Most people won't get this. I frankly don't give a damn. As the man said, Red Butler said, and Gone with the Wind. And I want all the coons to be gone with the wind. And like a fart, just blow off and keep going. But for those who understand, we got to change our state of affairs with the Most High. And pretending that you're a God when you can't pay child support or get your new transmission for your old ass car, it's because you're not a God, okay? So I meet all these fake black folks, these stupid religious ideas. They're dumb, they're evil, they're depraved. The minute someone tells me how close they are to God, and they got all these names and earrings, dudes with nose rings like some bull from Spain with no horns. Come on. This is the occult. We're enslaved to sin. We're enslaved to Satan and Lucifer, who hates us, who's contemptuous of us. He's been attacking us since God made the first black man out of the dirt. That's why the dirt is brown, just like us. Okay, it's right there, Genesis. Okay, Genesis 10 will tell you all the great civilizations started with black people. And yet there are black folk running around with blonde contact lens on. Not blue. Blue isn't white enough. Blonde contact lenses and blue hair. I mean, because they think that the people who are barbarians of old are the people to look up to. That's outrageous. We're ridiculous. And it's pathetic. I don't even like going to church because most nigga preachers are liars and they're just trying to get people's pennies. In fact, the only thing I have for them is the little Subway sandwich that I ate. When I digest it, they can have as many tithes out of it as they want. Okay? I'm just sick of this stuff. Pray, repent, stop being whores, stop being queens and queers, stop being male if you're female, stop being male. Stop being a female if you're male. Teach your children, love your children, give them something other than overpriced shoes made by slaves in Haiti and in Asia. We shouldn't even buy stuff that's made by people enslaved. In fact, stop buying chocolate. Anything that hurts us, don't buy it. Be our own doctors. Be our own teachers. Imagine the employment if we put our money in. People like me, we could actually teach. I was a teacher. I wasn't allowed to teach. And it didn't pay shit, too. I mean, a good reason to quit. Amen. Even a hoe gets to do the work that they're supposed to do. Don't try to be someone teaching black people. Damn, yeah. I mean, I got some interesting sidelines I could tell you about, but I'm not going to do it today. All right. We need God. Jesus, that's right. And not the one that talks about slavery. You mean the little Aryan one? The one that's a Nazi and never had anybody to sleep with? That's the creation of the devil. We need to get rid of that image. We're not supposed to have any images. A white Jesus is proof that we disobeyed the first commandment. We didn't even get the first one right. So, I'm sorry. Don't ask me, and for all you irreligious people, all you atheists, a black atheist to me is like the stupidest person that ever lived. A black agnostic. I don't like none of y'all. I mean, please don't come to me. If you don't believe in God, please don't contact me. Please delete me. I don't want to know you. You don't believe there's a God. I don't believe I want to talk to you. How about that? Let's be equal. God doesn't exist for you. You don't exist for me. Who you gonna call? Coon Buster. I'm out. Bless me. Cash App, PayPal. Y'all know what it is. I need a few. I need some coins. I got to buy some stuff. We'll be talking about Satanism and some other things very, very soon. As soon as I get back, I got some stuff to share with y'all. Anyway, y'all know how to reach me. And by the way, I'm on Twitter. I'm DRS1, DRS1165. I need some followers on Twitter. DRS1165. That stands for Dr. Randy Short 1, 1965. Yes, I'm 55 years old. And man, I never thought I'd live to be 55 the way they kill black folks. I hope I make it to 110. Anyway, y'all be blessed. God bless you. God bless our sisters and brothers. We need to be unified. Please, 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 please. Pray that they break down Zuckerberg and the other people. They keep keeping me off of all of these. I got kicked off of LinkedIn because I said something about Kamala that was true. No, I'm not sorry. You know I'm not sorry if I said something about that whore. I did. I felt good about it. It felt good when I put it out there. It's like a big bowel movement that makes you run into the restroom and you just like let it out. Okay, that's how I feel when I have to tell the truth about someone evil like her. With her laugh. No, there's something for black people. No. And there's a coon out there that's going to vote for her. Anyway, good night, y'all.
Hey, everybody, this is Brother Ron. I am asking you all to do me a big favor. Think about supporting the We All Be movement. Your donation is tax deductible. The We All Be Group Incorporated is a recognized 501c3. And I'm just asking you all because I want to keep on bringing y'all quality work through the way that I know how to do best. And I'm going to sing my praises and toot my horn. A lot of y'all were not hip to Dick Gregory until Brother Ron brought him on the We All Be platform, until that jingle review we did. Y'all seen another side of Judge Joe Brown, and Judge Joe Brown's message has been amplified. But it was We All Be that brought Judge Joe Brown to y'all back in 2014. And so many others. And we covered so many things. So help us out so we can help you all. Peace.